My twin sister and I started singing in the church in 2016. However, we've been in the choir since we were babies, and that was because my mom is a chorister. She will tell a story of how she used to lay us down while practice is being done, or give us around to people who wanted to carry us. So my mom is usually excited to see us sing. I remember when there was, some break and I couldn't sing, my twin and I decided to not sing. My mom would always want to chip in the conversation. I would go back to choir. She'll ask, did you sing today? Or why didn't you sing today? Please go back to the choir, because it's a joy. She wanted to see the kids that sat down crying or playing during practice grow up to sing and sing for God. And that was the main reason I came to Lagos State University. I had this burning passion to stand on the stage of the headquarters to sing, and it eventually happened, and I am super grateful. So watch me while I go to church to minister to God as a chorister, and I will share stories of how God came through for me through the songs we have learned in choir practice. I remember when my twin and I were struggling to pass our O-levels. When we study at home, we love to study at home because we just believe that when we go to tutorial centers, we'll be the one teaching those. So we love to study at home, and while we're at home, we'll sing and sing. At that time, we had digital phones, but would go offline, social media and all, and so we'll just be with our books and books alone, and then we'll begin to sing. On break, we'll begin to sing those songs we have learned, and they just minister, they just lift up our souls and make us so much excited. We will sing exactly as we have learned them, and even sing exactly as we have sung them on stage. It was so much joy. When I was struggling to grow online, I was doing all I could to grow, but I wasn't really growing. I wasn't growing up to that point that I wanted to grow, that point that I envisioned for myself. I was working as a teacher, and so the founder of that school is a Christian, and he loves God. So he got to one time host a prayer meeting for his staffs, and then he hosted it. And someone just called me apart and just gave me a revelation of what God told him concerning me. And so I was affirming to what God has said. He gave me a scripture to daily read for those 30 days, and it stayed in my heart. When I remember the scripture, I'll put it on the screen. So he told me that God will give me a word when I duly go through those 30 days, and I did, and God showed himself. He gave me his word through song. The song says, attention and confidence will lead to success. If I trust in God and believe in myself, the door to my future is open to me. Anything is possible. Faith is the key. And that was what I needed at that time. I knew how to be visible. I knew how to stand out. But one thing I was scared of was doing them and see them happen. I don't know where that kind of fear came from, but it came. And I was really scared of seeing myself succeed. I was really scared of doing those things that will break, the bank, or break the whole circle for me. And so God was telling me that I can do it. I just have to believe in myself, and I have to understand that anything is possible. Faith is the key. And I also have to pay attention to what he was saying. That's how God used the song I learned in choir section to minister to me, and it saved my life. I also remember how God used one of our choir masters in my dream to warn my twin and I about something. He just came to my dream, and in my dream he came to visit, and my choir master said in my parents' dialect a warning, and I just understood what he was saying concerning that situation. And from then I knew I was doing the wrong thing, and I changed. That's it. Thank you for watching my vlog. I'll see you next time.